My son?
Here!
Excellent. My name is Yuma. I'm 23 years old. When I graduated from university, I couldn't find a job anywhere, so I became a substitute teacher at an elementary school. The first assignment was a 4th grade homeroom class. I could tell instantly I would have to work harder with one of the girls I was teaching. Children at that age all have different characters and generally do whatever they want to do. She wasn't particularly disobedient, she was just acting her age. You're really good at origami, aren't you? That's great. You can make so many different types of flowers.
Yeah!
I was very good at origami, but lacked concentration when it came to learning. Even still, it was nice to see her smiling when I praised her skills. My son, are you listening? Repeat what I just said. She was well behaved, but it was difficult to keep her attention. I had to be careful of how I dealt with her. All of my students were at an age where it was difficult to concentrate. It wasn't just I always praised them if I saw they were paying attention to me, and told them off if I saw that they weren't. As from today, if I say I need your attention, I want you all to look at the person who is speaking and concentrate on what they say, okay?
Okay.
Mai, who had not been listening to me, accidentally fell over and onto another child during gym class. I'm glad you're okay.
I'm sorry. It's okay, I'm fine.
After I returned the injured girl to the classroom, I took Mai aside to speak about what had happened. Didn't I tell you before gym class to be extra careful? Did you hear me? If you had actually been listening to me this time, we could have prevented this accident. Wouldn't you be sad if people didn't listen to you?
I'm not sad!
Why not? I was sad when you didn't listen to me. You can go back to the classroom now.
Okay.
Mai was stubborn until the end. I couldn't imagine what caused her to be that way. I didn't have much time to keep looking for new jobs because I had to prepare for classes and events. My life was super busy, but I still enjoyed managing the classroom. Everyone's attitude to work has improved a lot recently. The transition between playing and studying has become very good. So as a reward, I'd like to make the next class meeting a bit more exciting. Shall we have a dodgeball tournament?
Yeah!
I tried my best to keep a good balance between being strict and also fun. That's why I decided to give them a little reward. Maybe it would make it easier for me to communicate with Mai. In the end, I chose to take a job with a private sector company instead of becoming a teacher. I will be leaving in March, and you kids will be getting a new teacher. I'd like to thank everyone for such a great year. It was a pleasure to meet you all.
Teacher, you're leaving?
No way, why? I was quite emotional about leaving. I figured the kids would soon forget about me. On my last day in the classroom, it became clear to me that the kids were very sad to see me go.
Here, teacher. The whole class wrote you a letter.
Thank you so much. I will read it later at home. It had only been a year, but I had enjoyed it so much. That day was a very emotional day for me. Just as I was leaving the classroom to make my way to the staff room, Mai stopped me.
Teacher, wait!
What's up, Mai?
I folded these 2 cranes. They are here for you, teacher.
That's amazing! You are so talented! Thank you! Mai could be stubborn and troublesome at times, but I was very impressed by your skills. Even after quitting teaching, the children would occasionally write to me. The number of letters dwindled as the years went by, but I always made it a point to write back. I'm so grateful. I can't believe they still remember me. 6 years later, there was only one child from that class who still wrote to me frequently. It was Mai, the girl who gave me the double crane.
Hello, teacher. How are you doing? I'm now a high school student, and I've joined the dance club. We have a recital coming up. You should come and see it. I've enclosed some tickets here for you. It's on month at 2 p.m. at the XX Hall.
Personal contact with students after retirement was technically prohibited, so I considered refusing the invitation. Even though she was a student, she was also a girl. Eventually, I decided I would go, but wearing a disguise. I wonder if I'll be able to tell which one is her. I recognized her right away. She had grown up a lot, but still had the same face. She used to be such a spaced-out kid, but there she is, dancing beautifully. I wanted to meet Mai in person to congratulate her, but it was complicated, so I wrote her a letter instead. Excuse me, could you give this letter to Mai, please?
Yes, of course.
A few days later, I received a letter back from Mai.
Hey, teacher. Thank you for coming to watch. I'm sorry we cannot meet in person. I'm going to invite you to come again, and this time you better wait for me. Mai.
I was so happy to see how much she had grown that I began to attend other students' sports events and art exhibitions. 4 years later, I received a letter from Mai, as well as a picture of her coming-of-age ceremony.
Hi, teacher. How are you? I've just turned 20 and had my coming-of-age ceremony, and I'm attending a university in the prefecture. It would be great if I can send you some emails from now on instead of letters. Please let me know your email address. Mai is myxx@xx.com.
Already 20 years old. That was fast. I sent her an email to say thanks, and she replied immediately.
Thank you for complimenting me on my kimono. You went out for drinks with the players from a baseball team, didn't you? I saw you on their blog. Could we meet up somewhere? I have something I'd like to discuss with you.
I wasn't so sure about meeting up with a woman who had been my student, but I was curious about what she wanted to discuss with me, so I decided to do it.
Teacher! Long time no see. You look so old.
Hey, is that a way to greet someone? I was 23 back then, but I'm still only 33 now. You've grown into a fine adult, I must say.
Teacher, are you married? Is there someone you like?
None of the above, I guess. I'm all about work.
I love you, teacher. Ever since I was a kid. Please go out with me.
Wow. There are definitely couples with our same age difference, but it's different for us. I was your teacher, and you were my student. I can't do it, but thank you.
I've been waiting to turn 20 for a long time to ask you this. Please be my boyfriend!
I'm sorry, Mai. I still want to be your friend. We've known each other for a very long time. I had no choice but to leave her and go home. I thought Mai was just stuck on her nice memories of me from the past. When I retired, her feelings and memories about me must have become stronger and stronger. That's what I thought, at least. After that day, Mai kept sending me emails as if nothing had happened. I kept replying to her until one day the emails stopped arriving. I was curious about what had happened, but I figured she must have been too busy with college. One day I was taking a walk on my day off. Teacher! Hey Shota, long time no see. What's up? It was Shota, one of my old students. He was now 20 years old and had recently become my drinking buddy. Teacher, Mai's feelings are real. I've been in love with her for a long time, and I finally confessed it to her. She told me she couldn't go out with me because she's in love with someone else. I don't mind if it's you. I just want her to be happy. It doesn't matter if she used to be your student. You should take up her offer. You have really grown up, haven't you? I'll think about it. In my head, she was still just a little girl. A few days after meeting Shota,
I'll give you my most precious gift. I've been waiting till I turn 20.
How did you get my address? Did Shota give it to you? Mai suddenly barged into the house and began to beg. Mai, I need to talk to you. Can you please get off me for 1 second?
I'll only leave if you say you'll go out with me.
I was overwhelmed by Mai's feelings. Okay. Will you go out with me?
Really? I'm sorry for being so pushy. I promise I'll do my best to make you like me.
I figured Mai would eventually be disillusioned and leave me because I was too old for her. I was surprised to see how devoted she was to me. You're a good cook, Mai. I really enjoyed the food you made.
I really enjoy cooking. I've been practicing so that one day I would be able to cook for you.
She's a nice girl. I expected her to grow tired of me because of my age, but now I feel like I can't live without her. I wish we could stay like this forever. Slowly, Mai began to open to me more and more. We had been dating for 2 years. How did that get there?
Please marry me. If we get married, you won't have to feel guilty about being my teacher anymore, right?
I'm sorry. I know I shouldn't care about anyone's opinions. Will you marry me?
Of course I will.
It wasn't easy, and it took a long time, but eventually, we became husband and wife. Now my son and daughter are in elementary school. While I was dating Mai, I still felt a little bit guilty, so all we did was exchange emails, and occasionally I would hold her hand in public until we actually got married. When I went to my children's open days at school and saw a young male teacher, I couldn't help but crack a smile. As a father, I have mixed feelings about what I did. If I made her father feel strange, I apologize, but I will take good care of her forever.